Hello, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Aviana. This is Aviana's Ascension, and today we are going to tap in to see what we can expect from this new moon in Scorpio. So, the new moon in Scorpio is happening November 1st, and it's October 23rd today as I'm recording. But I'm already honestly feeling the energy of the new moon. Um, for me personally, it's just been an energy of no fear, you know? um it's it's just like we are going towards what feels right for us without fear. We're staying in alignment without fear. And the thing is, it's not even that we're doing things without fear, but for me personally, it's like I acknowledge when it's fear guiding me versus love, right? So it's not to say that, we're just, you know, moving around with absolutely no worry, no second guess, no doubt, but we're not letting that stop us anymore. We're not letting that decide, okay, since I'm scared of that, let me just stay in this comfort zone instead. That's not what we're doing anymore. We're acknowledging the fear, we're feeling it, but then we're moving past it, working through it, not letting it stop us, keep us held back. So, I'm excited to see exactly what comes through for this new moon. I did release it early for the people that are signed up for my newsletter. So if you do want to receive my readings early, sign up for my newsletter on my website. And if you do sign up, you get a free guided meditation sent to you. So that's always exciting. Yeah, I definitely have been feeling this no fear energy for a while. And I think this new moon in Scorpio is just going to help us kind of push past it even more. And again, it's not in the sense of like we don't have fear or we're ignoring it, but it's just like we're feeling it, recognizing it, and then choosing not to follow it, right? So let's see what's going on. Every time I do a new moon, full moon reading, I like to find the card in my Moonology deck and just see what's going on around it. So let's find it. Let's see what we got. Nope, not that one. I guess I could just look for the Scorpio sign. That would be easier, huh? So just that's the full moon. Okay. Okay, there it is. We found it, boys and girls. Okay, beautiful. Let's talk about it. So, new moon and Scorpio work through your fears. Exactly. That's exactly the energy we've been on. Working through our fears, not ignoring them, not acting like they don't exist, but managing our way through them. Not letting them dictate what we do, how we move, but recognizing, oh, that's fear. I feel that. Okay, let me choose to follow love. Let me choose to follow courage. Let me choose to go out of my comfort zone despite the fear. I love it. We have your commitment is being tested first quarter moon. All right, so obviously, whenever there's new things in our lives, new goals, new directions we want to move into, it's a commitment, right? You have to commit to a relationship, you have to commit to being healthy, you have to commit to showing up for work and getting your business going, whatever boat you're in. So it's almost like your fears are showing up to see if you really want to go towards what you want to go towards, because there's always going to be an obstacle, there's always going to be that second guessing, that doubt, that voice in your head that is trying to encourage you to go the other way or stay where it's safe. But you can't let that fear keep you held back. Because if you do, are you really? Because if you do, it's almost like you're more loyal to fear than you are to your goal, and we don't want that. You know what I mean? Nothing will come of this situation void of course moon. Beautiful. I really like this because this is telling me as well that whatever fears we may be facing, whatever second guessing may pop into our head, we don't have to give life to it. You know, even though it may pop in, that doesn't mean it's going to happen, right? What makes it happen is whenever we put that energy into it, when we worry about it, when we fixate on it. Instead of doing that, we're recognizing it, acknowledging it, but choosing to follow love, whether that's in our thought process or in our actions. And what's also cool with nothing will come of this situation, it's reminding you that, your thoughts can go crazy, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen. You know, I like that. No longer giving life to fear. Beautiful. Awesome possum. I'm going to read a little bit out of the book just so you can get a little bit of a deeper, you know, insight into this new moon. And then I'll pull some cards for us and see what's really going on. All right. So we have new moon in Scorpio, work through your fears. This card suggests a rebirth. Absolutely. That's what I've been feeling in myself. Like this is a whole new version of me, a whole new layer that is not attached to fear. And, not being attached to fear allows you to show up authentically. I know I personally, I've been kinder, I've been gentler, but then there's also been situations where I've been standing up for myself and not feeling bad about it because I'm not scared about disappointing someone. That's a big thing for me right now is I'm not people pleasing. I'm not allowing people to apply pressure to what I want to do in my day-to-day life. I've been seeing angel numbers this whole time. I saw 111, 333, 555. So some of you guys could be seeing those numbers as well. But yeah, this is just a whole new version of us where we're not letting the external world or our own shadow and fear put pressure on us in ways that don't make sense anymore. I love it. Got some mint tea here. Delicious. Alrighty. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. And that's the thing about working through your fears. It's uncomfortable, you know? It's uncomfortable to push through them and choose to go ahead. Obviously, for me lately, I've been pushing through and it's always been working out, right? Because that's what this whole thing is teaching me, that I don't have to listen to fear because I'm always safe, right? But whenever you're pushing through your fears, standing up for yourself more, my one of my friends has recently been going through something similar, and there's been some people that have not been able to adjust with her. They're used to a certain version of her, so then it's like a death and rebirth of who she was. And that's been a hard adjustment for others, and it's a hard adjustment for your own self. So have some extra self-care, nurture for yourself right now. This card also suggests that if you know you're magical, then this is the time to work your magic. Ooh, I like that. It can also herald the start of a sexier time if you've been experiencing something of a drought, and emotional intimacy is also on the menu. And see, the thing is, when you're not moving through fear, you release your inhibitions. So it allows you to show up more authentically, whether that's in a more sensual, sexual way or in a more emotional, vulnerable way. Very beautiful. Scorpio is a sign that likes to go deep into body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Beautiful. I like it. And again, it's been deep, deep stuff. It says, attune to the moon, have some sexy time, fun. Additional meanings for this card: time to let go of a grudge you're holding, move on from jealousy, stop being obsessive. Could it be you're being paranoid? Make an investment. Okay. The teaching: Scorpio is the sign of death and rebirth, magic, and shamans. Its energy is a little bit dark, occult, even scary. Not all of us like to face the shadow, but Scorpio demands it. In fact, it's through working through your dark side that you can get to the light. And the new moon in Scorpio and the appearance of this card at any other time suggests you need to do that now. Absolutely. The only way out is through. So instead of, trying to project your fears onto others or staying stuck because of your fears, we're facing them. We're looking them dead in the eyes and saying, what is that? What's wrong? Let's move past it. There's nothing to be scared of. Very beautiful. Proud of everybody. Fierce. All right, let's pull a few cards here and just see what else wants to come out for us. And then we'll get into the tarot. See, look, you are good enough. Beautiful. And that's what a lot of us, like, our fears will keep us held back because we may think we're not good enough or that we'll be ridiculed or whatever, but nothing's happening. All right, gorgeous. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon, and prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So yeah, it feels like a lot of beautiful things are coming through, which is why the fears have to be worked through now. If you have fears, but you have prosperity lying ahead, you might self-sabotage, you know? And so Spirit doesn't want you to do that. So we're working through our fears now so that way we can fully accept the blessings that are coming our way in the future. I love it. and it's coming through quick. So that's why this could feel like it's a lot at once or it's happening quickly. That's because it is, especially with like the the way Earth is moving now with the energy. Things are just transforming at a very, very rapid rate because our energy isn't stuck as much. You know what I mean? We've got more light workers, more people meditating, more people working with crystals and doing all that holistic stuff. And all of that helps all of us, all of the energy move faster. Also, if you sign up for my newsletter, I do provide like different rituals for the full moon and the new moon. So if you guys want to check that out, definitely get into it. Lots of good stuff going on. All right, let's get some messages. I like to pull from the my glow in the dark deck because it's black and white, and I feel like to me it represents like a little bit of shadow stuff. And then I have my light seers deck, which makes me think of the light. So we have a good mix today. Let's see what's going on with this full moon or new moon in Scorpio. What will the collective be going through? Most important messages, please and thank you. So yeah, I'm hearing start it up. Like this is like something that's revving our engines, getting us ready to go. Very cool. All right, let's see what's going on. Bottom of the deck, overall energy. I mean, Scorpio, front and center, right? With the death card at the bottom. This is Scorpio's energy. So yeah, this is definitely a time of transformation, a time of rebirth, a time of letting go, coming in, a lot of rapid like cycles being completed. Very cool. With the Queen of oh wow, this is cool. With the Queen of Wands here, she's known like especially with that cat. Normally it's a black cat, but you know with this deck it's got to be white. She's known for doing her shadow work, right? The cat represents her shadow. She's made a pet with it, a friend with it, and I feel like that's what we're all doing here. Instead of giving our fear to, instead of giving our power to our fear, we're making it a friend. Okay, instead of ruminating with it, fixating on it, we're just having fun with it. Okay, and we've got the Sun here with the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Empress with the Hierophant, the Devil. All right, gorgeous. So with the Sun, I really love that because that's such a big shift, right? And in the Death card, you see the Sun rising. So it's like we had to go through these changes, these transformations, releasing, you know, acknowledging our fear so we could go towards our Sun, right? And with the sunflower here in her hand, a lot of happiness, a lot of bliss, a lot of joy, optimism is coming our way. And it's because we set boundaries with our own self in order to continue following our heart and moving in the energy of love. And now we're in our Empress energy, receiving, attracting, abundance, blessings, like all of it. It's very, very beautiful. And it's because we were able to go within and do that work. And it's not easy by any means, but it's necessary and it's beautiful. So I'm proud of everybody who, even though you may not have known what's going to come next or known that you were going to be safe, you still push through it, and it's worth it. It's working out. All right, let's get into it. New Moon in Scorpio. What do we need to know? See, and I'm looking at there's a little sun on my little incense holder here that I'm noticing as well. And see, Eight of Cups here. See, I pulled cards for myself the other day, and the Eight of Cups was at the bottom of the deck, but then it was leading to like the Ten of Cups and all this other beautiful stuff. And so it was like we have to walk away from fear in order to go towards what we want to go towards. Realizing that following fear is just leading you towards emptiness. It's not making sense. And we recognize that choosing to leave your comfort zone, go against it, even though all of the sirens are going off, is hard. It's difficult, but it is going to lead you to a lot more fulfillment and happiness. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. So exactly, walking away from that fear, from that second guessing, helps us level up. It does require us to be patient, but our abundance is there. Our blessings are there, our stability. We just have to choose to go towards it. Even though it may be scary, even though it may be unfamiliar, we got to go. All right, let's see what's going on here. See, more Scorpio energy with the Tower. And see, Scorpio energy can be intense, right? You got the Death card and the Tower. Those are intense messages, right? But they represent Scorpio energy, letting us know that, like, this is the time. You know, it's time to let go of the cycles we've been repeating. You know, and it says, like, it makes me think of that saying when they're like, insanity is doing something over and over, expecting a different result. No more of that. All right, we've got the Fool card. We've got a whole new chapter. Again, the sun. The sun is shining on us. We're moving with clarity, with joy, with optimism, and it's beautiful. Proud of everybody. Good deal, guys. See, wow. There's a lot of cards that came out, but I feel it. With the Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, this is letting us know that our hard work, dedication, our commitment, it's paying off. Again, so you see how everything is like getting so much better from card to card, like Knight all the way to Queen, 8 to 9. Like, our hard work is leading us to abundance. Look at that. It's so beautiful. And with it being Pentacles, like, that's stability. That is feeling safe, secure. That's having everything you need. And it's because of your hard work and dedication, your ability to stay focused and go towards what is right for you, even though it may be crazy to others or may be unfamiliar or scary. You believed in it, and you kept staying focused. You believed in yourself. Alrighty, so we have the King of Swords, Four of Wands, King of Wands, Page of Pentacles. With the King of Swords here, this is just, you know who you are. You know, there's no way fear can dictate what you do anymore because you know who you are. You may not know exactly what the next step in the journey is going to be, but you know what you're capable of. You know you've got spirit to back you up. You know you're intelligent. You know how to logically think your way through a situation. You got your intuition. You've got everything you need, and you recognize it this time. With the Four of Wands, this to me, I just hear celebration. It's a means of celebration. You're being celebrated. Others are celebrating. You know, like, everyone's feeling really, really good here. It feels like the family's getting together. Some of you guys could be spending a lot of time with family. You know, November 1st is when this moon is happening. So, I mean, I know that's not super close to Thanksgiving, but it's coming up. You know, we're getting into the holiday season, so, you know, all that is making sense. But I just feel like everyone feels good. Everyone feels balanced. That's a big thing here. And with that balanced energy, we've got the King of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. We're going after new adventures, exploring new terrain with the confidence of a king. We may be showing up or going towards page situations, you know, situations we've never been in before, but we're not showing up like feeling uncertain. We're showing up feeling confident. Even though we may not have that certainty in our mind, we have it in our heart. That's why we're showing up so differently now. Gorgeous. I love this. This is a very positive reading. I really, really like it. And what's cool is it's like, it's not talking about, you know, oh, it's like pulling teeth to get through this fear. It's not at all. It's just like once we decided I'm done doing fear, we walked away from it, just kept focusing, kept being patient, and things are starting to show up. Fears. Very cool. All right, so yeah, it feels like it's going to be a lot more unity. We have the Five of Wands with the Two of Cups. So where there was a lot of fighting, conflict, ego, there's now balance. There's now harmony. There's now equal give and take, respect. Okay? People argue and fight, especially when you think of like people arguing over politics and things like that. it's all fear. You know what I mean? Like it's fear based, right? People get worried that they're not going to have what they need, that they're not going to, that it's not going to be fair, whatever, whatever, whatever. That's because people just want to make sure they're going to be okay. But when you know you're going to be okay, you don't need you don't you don't need to argue with people. You don't need to take from people so that you have what you need. That's a low vibration. When there's enough sun to shine on everyone. That's what we're moving into. We have faith in our capabilities. We have faith in the universe, spirit protecting us, taking care of us. And again, emphasizing that we may not know how or why, but that's not our business. And we don't need to be on the defense or attack people to feel like we are taken care of. We just know. That's beautiful. And see, we have the Hermit here. I got this card when I pulled cards for myself recently as well. We're just following our intuition. We trust. And that's leading to more love, more partnership, teamwork between different walks of life. It's not just, oh, we're all the same, so let's all band together. No, it's, different classes, different diverse ethnic groups and different, ages and walks of life. We're all coming together because we all can learn from each other. It's not us versus them or, it's none of that. It's all about unity now because we have that unity and balance within ourselves now. So now we are able to see that in the physical. My neck has been hurting so much. I need to stop popping it. Just need to stretch. I'm trying to stop popping my neck because it really is not good for me, and my neck is hurting. But it's hard not to pop it. All right, let's get into the Light Seers deck and see what else is just being said about this new moon in Scorpio. I really do love the energy, though. It's very positive, and it's literally exactly what I've been feeling. And what's really cool is it's this part of my ascension journey, I would say, has honestly been the easiest, which kind of makes sense, right? Because at this stage in the game, I know how to let go and unlearn, and I can feel the subtle energies in my body and things like that. So maybe it's just easier for me to trust. And obviously, I had to have that before I could let go of fear. You can't let go of fear if you don't trust, So let me know how you guys have been feeling with this, like how has this been impacting you? Have you been feeling, letting go of fear? How has that process been? Has it been fast? Has it been intense, overwhelming? Talk to me. So yeah, I see the Two of Cups here, the Strength card, just very beautiful energy. I like it. I just burnt my thumb. I forgot. I was like, why does my thumb hurt? All right, let's get some more energy on this new moon in Scorpio, please and thank you. Do one more shuffle. Oh, let's do one more. That was great. One more. There we go. That's what we're looking for. All right, let's get it. Bottom of this deck, see? Beautiful. We have the Three of Pentacles. It's all about partnership. It's all about teamwork. It's all about camaraderie, community. And we just had that full moon in Aries on October 17th, and I did a reading for that, and that was all about community, coming together. All right, we have the Tower, the Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like we're no longer, it's not that we're not going to be in new experiences and not have all the information, but we're not moving with that lack of confidence that is commonly associated with pages. It's not that pages aren't confident. They're very excited and eager, but obviously they don't know everything. So it's like, I feel like we don't know everything, but that's not making us show up outside of our highest self. That's not making us be insecure or be uncertain. We're still excited. We're still eager. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Justice. So yeah, everything coming to balance, following your heart, Yeah. Following your heart all the way to your soul fulfillment, your happiness. Gorgeous. Okay, let's get into it. All right, so what else do we need to know for this new moon in Scorpio? Okay. See, we've got the Hermit here again. And see with the Page of Swords. See, like even in moments where we may not have all the answers, we still do because we have our intuition, we have our inner guidance. Gorgeous. Okay. So again, we have this, not again, but we have the Seven of Cups here. So this talks about, having different options, needing to make a choice, having to decide, which way to go. In the past, that may have almost paralyzed some of us, made us really second guess and, just really uncertain about, which way should I go? Do I trust which way I feel guided to go? But now we've got the King of Swords here. Again, we know who we are. We trust ourselves. We know what's right for us. And there's no need to second guess anymore. There's no need to try to over explain or over analyze. We just are showing up as our true selves. We trust what we're guided to do. I love it. And with the Hierophant here, I definitely feel like this is a big ascension time for a lot of us. And I feel like we're allowing fear not to guide us, but to teach us now. Instead of being like, oh, I'm scared, so let me stop, we're saying, why am I scared? What is that showing me? I should go towards it. We're using fear as a green light now instead of a red light. Yeah, we're just becoming enlightened, happier, lighter. I like it. We have the Three of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, for a lot of us, for a lot of us, it was like the scarcity that kept us stuck. I've been there myself, worrying about, will I have enough money? Will I have the security, the stability that I need, that I'm used to? That was the thing that kept us stuck. That was the blockage. A lot of us was the money or the security or the stability or where am I going to go, Not realizing that that key was in our hands the whole time. Money's just energy. If you need more of it, just ask, and allow yourself to be open to new creative ways of going towards it. But now we recognize that that was what was keeping us held back. We're no longer giving our power, our energy away to fear. We're putting it into new beginnings, into new journeys, exciting new starts for ourselves. Very beautiful. We realize we are protected, we are safe, we are watched over. So we don't have to worry so much anymore. Gorgeous. And so now we recognize that. Oh, cool. See, with the Eight of Cups here again, and again we have the Devil, the Eight of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Four of Cups. We're no longer letting anyone, our own doubts, nothing is taking away our power anymore. We're walking away from that. We're done with that. And we are recognizing again that we are so, so protected, so watched over, so loved by the universe, always supported. So we're running full speed ahead towards our new blessings, our new opportunities. Again, another pinnacle. So I do feel like a lot of us, and see, we have prosperity lies ahead here. A lot of us are going to be experiencing a lot more abundance, especially financial, because I feel like that is a common thing for a lot of us. I mean, we all have bills we have to pay. So a lot of us will be motivated by money because we have to make sure we have everything we need. Some of us have families and children and stuff that we're supporting, right? So that's a good sign for a lot of us, you know, that there's so many pinnacles and it's all about us going towards those new opportunities and staying focused and not letting fear get the best of us. And I really, really like that. All right, we're going to get a few more tarot cards. Oh, gorgeous. Love it. Wow. Amazing. See, and there's the death card and the moon card. We're letting go of our doubt and our fears, and they're no longer separate. Now they're coming together with the lovers, unity. We're in union. We're balanced. Oh my God. And look, we have the chariot here. Even better, more unity. Where there used to be separation from fear, from feeling overwhelmed, now there's unity. There's balance. I love the chariot. This is about moving forward with confidence because you've learned, you've grown, you understand now. And you recognize nothing can keep you held back. You're determined, you're focused, you're on your way to what? Prosperity, King of Pentacles. All right, from the ace to the king. Okay, I'm telling you guys, there is nothing but abundance, but beauty, but stability. You are going to be provided for, protected by the universe. There's loyalty here. And there's so much knowledge. And this didn't just happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, there were so many trials and tribulations. There's so many lessons you had to learn, but you did it. And now we're closing with the Hermit. Again, we're all tapping into our intuition. We're all learning so much more. And we're trusting ourselves so much more. And I'm going to tell you guys what Spirit told me when I was pulling cards for myself is you develop this intuition, use it. Put that brain in the back seat. Okay? Let yourself be guided by your truth. Because it's time. No more holding ourselves back. Especially not due to fear. All right, fierce. I'm going to pull a couple more moon decks, and then that'll be that. But if this resonated for you guys, let me know with a like, a comment. Definitely subscribe. All of that stuff helps the channel grow, helps other people find the messages. You know the deal. And again, if you guys would like to receive my readings ahead of time, get different rituals and practices you can do with the new moon and full moon, join my newsletter. That's also a great way to get, you know, coupons, exclusive content, offers, things like that. Oh, I'm obsessed with this. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, emotions are running high, super moon. That's normal, right? Especially when we're releasing fear. We're going into Scorpio season. It's water. Like, there's a lot going on. So do that self-care. Do different grounding practices to keep yourself stable, secure, all that. Because you're going through a lot of changes. You know, it's normal to need to, you know, gather yourself a bit. So give yourself that opportunity. Okay? Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. It's all going to start making sense here soon. I'm telling you, that abundance is coming through for you guys, right? So a lot of you guys are just having to release fear, set your boundaries, make some decisions without knowing, is this the right thing to do? You know, am I sabotaging or am I doing what I'm supposed to do? And you are going to see here soon you're doing the right thing. There's a little kid outside. I don't know. You probably can't hear him, but it sounds like a little one. He's adorable. He's my neighbor. Alrighty. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node, absolutely. In the past, we would let fear hold us back. We would let comfort zones hold us back, but we're not doing that anymore. And any past failure helps you learn, which is always a success. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer, absolutely. No more giving into that fear. And confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo, absolutely. Be Delulu until it comes Trululu. All right? Go after it. Go towards it. If you don't believe in it, nobody else will. Only you can stop yourself. All right? All right. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys would like to book a personal reading or a personal alchemy healing ceremony, that's where I help people turn their pain into power, doing shadow work, things like that. All of that information will be on my website, which is linked down below. I also have online classes, just other fun stuff you can check out, sign up for my newsletter, all that. I also have all my social media down below if you guys want to check out more content. But that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.